Yo, what's up YouTube? Merry Christmas everybody. Hope everybody had an awesome Christmas. Hope you guys got all the things you wanted to give and received the things that you were hoping for. And I'm just sharing something that I've been waiting for a very, very long time that I'm super pumped about. So last time I did a live video, I actually found out that I was locked inside of the shop here. So I was sitting right over here and I realized, oh boy, my keys are not here and the door is locked and I have them in my truck. Keys to my truck were in my pocket, keys to the shop were not. But I didn't have these parts yet. They actually showed up the next day, and so I got to see a little preview of them because I was out working on literally the craziest GTR project we've ever done. And I'm gonna go out there again right after I finish this today and start working on the build of all builds. Honestly, the craziest handmade lighting stuff I've ever done, which is cool because it brings me to these. This is the new stuff that's gonna do exactly what I built by hand on the car I'll be working on today. And I'll go live while I'm there too and kind of give you guys a taste, but just to kind of talk about it, these haven't even been programmed yet. I just threw one of our existing Ghost modules on here and just hooked it up, and I just wanted to see it dance and do its thing. But these LEDs are badass. They're the ones that you can find on the Modified Technologies parts, and these are from our friend Leo at Unique LED. So man, my goal is for these guys that make these amazing products and that I can work with. I mean, I literally gave Leo a revision that said, oh, take out that third line of LEDs. These are the LEDs I hope you can get a hold of, and make this trim here and that trim there. And now this thing is like real. It's sitting right here doing crazier things than I could ever do by hand. And it just so happens that it fits well enough that I can still do my color bolts on these GTR lights with a little bit of ingenuity. It all works out. But man, I'm freaking pumped that all this stuff is going to be so much faster, so much easier, and I'll get to make videos about how to do it. Other shops around the world will get to do the same thing. They'll be able to order parts just like this, and we'll be able to funnel some sales to Leo, get his business thriving, and I don't know, everybody grows in 2018. So I'm super pumped about it. If you can't, I know this is kind of nerd stuff, but you know, as it is, what I'm going to show on the car today is going to be this kind of a setup. It's just everything was made by hand. So instead of me just putting it apart like that, it does cool stuff. I crimp a couple connectors on it and tell it what to do with our Ghost module. It was like individual wires. I think I counted a total of 52 individual wires coming out of each headlight, and that's for all the color changing products and all that stuff. What up, man? I got shout outs from the Bay Area, so thank you guys. And Gary down south, thank you for saying it's cool, man. But yeah, so I mean, this is it. This is the future of stuff. You don't have to be an LED geek to be able to make this stuff happen. And so I'm just excited about getting to kind of share more of the products that we're working with. And so coming up here soon, you tell me what you guys think about this. If you've done any custom lighting work, and I don't care if you own a business or if you don't own a business, if it's just your particular car and you've got some cool stuff on there, I want to start doing a bunch of cool reviews about all these products. So just like this crazy thing right here, I mean, I want to review everything, every angel eye that's out there, every demon eye setup. If you got a WRX and you got the cool Morimoto C lights or the diodynamic C lights, any of that stuff, let me know. Let's see, I just got RAM here. You're on a RAM, got it. Have I ever done IS300 lights? So the question is, IS300 lights for Lexus, it's a super popular build. I haven't done any. I've seen a lot of them with Q50 jobs, but you know, I think that being said, that's a good example. Somebody just asked me about an IS300 job, and there's stuff that we can review, such as the Q50 projector. I have some sitting over there. They're actually not a good projector, but they look damn cool. So what I want to do is start getting people that are watching the content and that are into lighting and have some cool stuff on their car. We want to get videos and pictures of your cars so that when I'm making these videos that is 5 minutes explaining everything about Angel Eyes or about a Q50 projector or something that's not so geek, boring, like nerd specific, but just for everybody that wants to get a little bit more info about, you know, what are, you know, color changing strips, or what are the different options that you have if you're trying to do a little LED strip on the bottom of your headlight, or the rings, or, you know, any of the other parts, or you just want to find out about parts that are out there. I think that's going to be a really cool way to say, hey, here's a guy not affiliated with Flyride, just somebody that's actually been doing these kind of modifications for themselves, and, you know, here's what they came up with. Here's what it looks like when it's installed, not by me, but by somebody just like you guys. So I think it's going to be a really fun thing, and it's going to allow me to help really push my friends' products, because we're friends with all the best guys in the game. And I kind of feel like if all I'm ever doing is showing my work and not everybody else's, then it's harder to get good value out to you guys that are watching this stuff. So if you want to learn, if you're into the lights and you don't ever want to pay anybody to do it, but you want to soak up some knowledge, you know, subscribe to the channel, keep watching, because what's going to come in 2018 is going to be a lot less fancy stuff. I have been a little bit too worried about how everything looks when it comes to all the editing and just all the crazy stuff that comes with creating this content. And so my resolution is going to be a lot less fancy, show a lot of the cool products, give you some good concise information on it, and then like I just got a question right now about the Starry Night LED upgrades. So we actually don't work with that company at all. I've heard a lot of really terrible reviews. So here's the cool thing. You guys want my opinion? Just ask. I mean, I'm not going to put anybody on blast, but if a product sucks, like basically every product from Oracle, yeah, it sucks. So if you ask me about that, I'll be honest. I'll try to get some good product destruction videos that show what a terrible product looks like up close and personal, and compare that with something good. But that's what it's going to be. A lot of that, a lot more content, and a lot less concern about like every little, you know, edit hitting the beat of the song and all that stuff. So we'll check out those Starry Night products too. A lot of people use them. I've been not very impressed by the fact that there's a lot of products that are out there, and what people do is they'll just start installing the same kind of product on every kind of car they can. And like the Starry Night things that the guy's asking about, they're a color changing ring, and the LEDs can do chasing, so it can actually like spin, and as it spins it's changing from blue to green to whatever, right? And I don't know, here's the thing. I get that I don't have to think that it's cool for me. All that it matters is that it's cool to you guys. But if it's just cheeseball, open up, slap some color changing unicorn lights in every single type of car that you can think of, and there's nothing like, I don't know, innovative or like special or new about it, then like, I don't know, I just kind of feel like it's people getting credit for some dude in China that put together these rings, and then a guy out in the States bought 1,000 of them and flips them all over the internet. I don't know. That's just my personal take, and I'll tell you that, and I'm probably going to be wrong about some of this stuff, so at least you'll know. But I just got asked about a projector. I'll tell you this. I got my start doing all the retrofits with projectors, and like, it's cool and all to do projector retrofits. It takes a ton of time, which means if you're trying to do this for a living, it takes a ton of money that you got to charge people. And in a lot of cases, like, I don't know, I don't feel like that's the best use of my limited time. So I'll probably do less retrofit type stuff. It's probably going to be a lot more LED work, and a lot of even other company highlights, showing you guys that are the best at retrofits, like guys that you should turn to that are way better than I am at those things. Even here in California, there's a couple guys that just murder it, and they're super good at it. I don't want to sit and play around with one projector on one set of lights for 18 hours to get the cutoff line just right. Another question, let's see. What are my opinions on left output? Whoa, light output, let's see. Damn it, I can't even see that now. Here we go. All right, what is my opinion on light output technology like HID, newer laser output? What do you think gives the best? Cool, so I don't know about laser, so I'm not gonna pretend that I do and look like an asshole because I'm telling you about things I don't know. I will tell you this, is that when it comes to LED versus HID, HID is still the tried and true king, you know? I mean, it's been out forever, the technology's old, so there's a ton of info about it. Having said that, there's some really cool LED stuff that's coming out, and it's only gonna get better until it surpasses HID, and then HID will go away. There's no need for it. Big ballasts, things that burn out all the time, I don't know, danger. Have you ever been zapped by a HID ballast? It's not like terrible, but it sucks a little bit. LED, it's just coming up. It's getting better and better. The bulbs that replace halogen bulbs still suck, so don't buy them. Don't believe the hype. The output's all BS. Everybody lies about the lumens, and they have fuzzy math. You know, they add up the output from each chip, and it's just not really what they say it is. So if you're a sucker, go hit up eBay, find the cheapest LED bulb you can buy, twist it in there, and then brag to your buddies that you got dope light output while you're blinding everybody because your lights aren't made to produce that kind of output. And I don't know. It's not the best way to go. Wait on that stuff. But when it comes to projectors and things like that, true LED projectors, like the ones in the Nissan GTR that we're constantly building, I'll show you a picture of where I set up them right here. So those are actually LED projectors. They got a crazy bright ass LED that aims straight up, and then it fires forward because of those little bowls that you saw there. So those, if you can tell, have a big giant heat sink in them. Here's actually a better angle of it. So huge heat sink. That's a lot of stuff to pack in there just to have some strong low beam output. So it's gonna get better and better, but as of now, I still say if you're just trying to hook up your old truck or your old car or whatever, HID is still the king. So I think that's gonna do it for now. I really just wanted to share this. I am super pumped about this. Actually, I've got my boy G is texting me right now, and I'm gonna send him to this video so he can see this thing in action, because I made this for him. This is going in his set of lights. Got a few other sets of these GTRs that are gonna get it. And this is just a little tester. So we've got the ribbon cable. It's actually only using 20 channels, and it's actually 28 total. So 8 more channels right there that aren't turning on right now, because I just don't actually have one of these things programmed yet. So as soon as we zap that with the computer, get it programmed, we'll have this thing in all its glory doing everything. So thank you, fam. I'm glad people are watching and enjoying this stuff. But let me know. I'm gonna put up a poll on the comments section, the community section of the YouTube channel. Let me know if you've got cool output pictures of your car, whether it's projectors or if it's that little C lights or anything like that for you WRX guys. If you want to post them, I'm going to put up a poll and ask, do you guys want me to feature your work on the channel as we're putting together these videos? I'd like them to be longer, but they're probably going to only end up being 4, 5, 6 minutes long. And I think that's going to be the best way to deliver value to you guys, so we don't keep it ranty and stuff like I'm doing right now, where I'm just blabbing out crazy. It'll be to the point, everything that you need to know, not a bunch of extra filler stuff and showing off our work. It's just going to be more about the products and the companies that make them and everything that I know. And then live Q&A, I'm down with that too. We'll keep that going. So you guys keep watching and I'll keep making it. All right. So everybody have a great day. Hope you had a Merry Christmas, and have a safe New Year if I don't post up before then with another live video. But I think I already said I'm going to probably go live later on the GTR. So until later today, adios. Thank you guys for watching.